of digital dentistry, and there are so many changes. It makes it easier, faster, you name it. It is very cool, and also keeps the price down. So we have our, like I said, it's a magic show today, our magical digital dentist on with us, Jason Campbell.
Sandy, it's good to be back. You know I love coming.
Well, Pro Solutions Dental Group family, you have the coolest things going on. Okay, so this digital stuff, give us kind of like an overview. Let's start with the most common technologies that are now in the dental field.
Awesome. You know, Sandy, if you're a gadgets person, a gadgets guy or gadgets girl, dentistry is the greatest profession on the planet because we never cease to have an unlimited supply of digital gadgets. And it's a lot of fun. You know, the great thing about the technology that's coming to light these days is it's helping us to provide dental care more efficiently, more proficiently. And believe it or not, you know, once you get the technology acquired, it actually helps to control the costs of dental care. Wow. You know, everything that we do every year goes up in cost, and our ability to provide that care becomes challenging.
Well, yeah, and this also makes it easier for people too, because I mean, everything's changing, so it makes it easier for the patient to come in and be excited about their dental care.
Convenience is everything. Who wants to take their vacation time off to go to the dentist? You know what I mean? So if you can get things done same day, take fewer days out of work, it's more convenient. You're not running kids around as much. You know, digital technology is what's helping us to be able to provide same-day dentistry in arenas that we weren't able to do before.
So what kind of advanced technologies are we looking at, Dr. Campbell?
Yeah, so you know, the stuff that's been around a little while, digital records is huge. It really does increase our patient communication opportunities. You know, easy appointment reminders. You can confirm your appointments. If you want a copy of your record, we can now do that all via email and make it very convenient. So, you know, in our community, a lot of people are commuting, and they spend half their time in one area and half their time in another.
Sure.
In a digital office, we can forward records and keep track of what's happening from one office to the other as people are commuting back and forth. So digital record keeping is huge. It's a great communication tool.
You know, like click the thing, yes, I'll be to my appointment, or whatever. Easy. It reminds you.
Click the button and you're done, and it loads it up in your calendar if you want it to as well.
So one thing is x-rays. Like I personally, I say I'm allergic to them because I don't like to get them because they are dangerous. They put the big lead thing on your chest and then aim it at your head. So, but that's changed.
Tons. You know, so the great thing about digital radiography is that it decreases exposure times. So that's the big fear for everybody. You know, we don't want to be exposed to radiation any more than we have to. Unfortunately, 60% of the things that we diagnose in dentistry are relating to the hard tissues, and we just can't see that without digital radiography.
Yeah, like what's inside the tooth.
Yeah, what's happening in the tooth, what's happening in the bone, what's happening underneath or between teeth or under restorations. So the great thing about digital radiography is it decreases exposure, which increases health benefits and lets us do what we need to do.
I love the pictures like cha-ching, and then you have the picture. How about oral cancer screening? Because now you can do that too.
Totally. So, you know, normally the way that's been done in the past is just, you know, manual exams where we're looking in the mouth and we're looking for abnormalities. Well, now we have things like the Velscope, which is technology that allows us to see past the surface of the tissue down to the basement membrane where the problems originate. And so we can catch that much earlier. So instead of catching oral cancer problems when they're in stage 3, stage 4 cancer, and now people are losing parts of their body, we're now catching it much earlier so that we can treat it much earlier so people aren't at that higher risk of metastasizing of the cancer.
Well, yeah, because once it gets loose, then you're in trouble. Okay, now I don't know what a digital occlusal analysis is. That what you check this out with?
I'm telling you, this stuff is
This is why we call them CT scans and, you know,
yeah, exactly.
MRIs, because we don't know what, you know.
Digital bite analysis. So, you know, the three things that really promote tooth loss are forces that weaken teeth over time, acids that cause tooth decay, and inflammation that cause gum disease. Well, managing the forces has been a bit of a challenge in the past because you can't see them. Well, now we have the technology where we can actually digitize the forces that are being generated on your teeth. We can look at it, we can find them at any moment in time when the jaws and teeth are in action. So now we can control the forces that are weakening teeth, and we can make teeth last longer, and it really is amazing technology.
I love it. Now, one of the other things is deep cleaning, like if you were a little negligent, you know, early on in your life, which, oh, I don't know, some people were. But anyway,
Not
you have to
usually.
go, no, then you have to go and have deep cleanings, and they're painful. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
people actually get, you know, anesthesia because they're so painful, but you have a kind of a solution on that too.
Yeah, when it comes to gum health, the ultimate goal is to control inflammation. Anything that will promote inflammation in the tissue will promote tissue damage and bone loss. So there's never going to be a replacement for the mechanical removal of debris. But when it comes down to controlling bacteria, we now have laser technology that allows us to go in non-surgically, and we can target the bacteria that's wanting to create that inflammation.
And psh,
yeah, just zap it
blast
and,
it away.
and control the colonies that are developing down there. And so laser technology is another thing, just really, really cool and much more convenient and comfortable for our patients.
I love it. Okay, and one other thing
Yeah.
is this restorative care, because this is something that you specialize in, Pro Solutions Dental Group. And, you know, it used to just take weeks and there's all this stuff going on, but you guys, again, with crowns and all kinds of things, you have new solutions too, digital solutions.
Totally. So digital imaging has really changed this arena for us. So we can now, instead of taking the goopy, messy impressions that gag everybody, we can scan the mouth. And we really can do a lot of things with that. We can produce crowns in the same day, inlays and onlays, but we're even moving into the technology where we can fabricate dentures now digitally.
Amazing.
By taking imaging, we can outsource that to a lab, and they can actually digitally print your dentures.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, we're getting
And then
dig-
it's like your three-dimensional thing. It's like bzz, you can watch
Exactly.
it create your crowns and your stuff. It's amazing. The digital dental revolution is phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Makes such a difference for us. Wow, Dr. Jason Campbell, dentist and owner of Pro Solutions Dental Group right here in Prescott. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. You know, I wanted to just point out real quick, don't forget about our upcoming fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club.
Ah, when's that?
April 14th.
Okay.
I'm dancing for the stars and need your help, the Boys and Girls Club. You know, a lot of people aren't aware of the state reallocation of their tax bill.
Right.
We can keep that money right here in
helps.
Prescott, Arizona.
Good, and
by-
we'll tell people more about that too, because I want to see you dancing with the stars. You're the star, obviously. Dr. Jason Campbell, thanks for joining.